And we back! The second rounder challenge is from Wesley. Do a fantasy draft, trade for 15 second round picks and sign them all. Release your whole team besides the second round picks to rebuild your team and win the championship. Now he says stuff like you have to keep 3 of the second round picks in your rotation, so that's gonna be kind of tough. And one of them has to either be the 6th man or in the starting lineup. And we got 3 years to complete the challenge. All right, Wesley, we accept that second rounder challenge. First thing we have to do is randomly select our team. We are stopping in 3, and 2, and in 1. We're running with the Clippers. All right. I think it would have been cool to find like the Miami Heat or something, like a team that has a bunch of second round picks. Oh, we got the 6th overall pick, which don't really mean anything to us because we have to trade these people anyway to get 15 second rounders. But it'd been cool to get like the Miami Heat or like the Denver Nuggets because Jokic is one of the greatest second rounders of all time, or even the Warriors because they got Draymond Green. Just one of those teams that has great second round talent. And I'm thinking about the Clippers roster. And I can't really think of anybody that's a second round talent. And I'm sure that we're gonna get to the comment section and people gonna be like, Kenny, you forget about this guy, this guy, this guy. It ain't that important. You feel me? We got Kawhi. So that's fun. CJ and Tobias Harris is back on the team. Yeah, none of this really matters. We have to trade Kawhi Leonard and get back a second round pick. Just the biggest finesse of all time, if you want to call it that. Let's go to a team that has salary cap space, like the Atlanta Hawks or something. The Spurs have $54 million in cap. Listen, we'll do that. We'll go to the Spurs and say, hey, I know this might be the last couple years of Greg Popovich, so we'll give you Kawhi Leonard back. You already got Ja and Keldon, and imagine this team adding Kawhi Leonard. I want Jalen Brunson back. Why? Just cause. Give me 3 second round picks. Okay, we got a deal. Kawhi Leonard, have fun back in San Antonio, even though I know it didn't go exactly the way it was supposed to towards the end. But you know what? You still got a ring out of it, so it's like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Even if it didn't end the right way, championships outweigh everything. We'll give you CJ McCollum. I feel like I could just make these into 3-team trades, right? Because it's not going to really matter what picks we get. We just need picks. So the Clippers there, and we'll give y'all got $12 million in cap space. We'll give you Bruce Brown. 3-team trade. Boom! I did it, ladies and gentlemen. It's like the 4th 3-team trade we've ever done in this challenge. Or I guess on this channel. It doesn't happen often. All right, Jalen Brunson, you're getting traded to a random team. This is not supposed to be the fun part. This is not the fun part. But I do kind of enjoy getting finessed. You got to hope that you got a Nikola Jokic light in this draft class. That's what you got to hope for. Because right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second round picks. The way this is going, I'll probably just cut to when we have everybody that we need or all the picks we need, because do y'all really care? You see what I'm doing. I'm giving my players 2 teams 4 second round picks. Like, that's not anything groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? So like, boom, the Celtics, y'all could just take him on. How is that even possible? I mean, if you could do it, you will. Give me back Iggy. Let's get Iggy, and you also give me another second round pick for next season. Cool. We're just going to do this until we got 15 second round picks, and that's going to be the end of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 first round or second round picks this season. Great. What does our team look like right now? Like this. I gave up my first round pick, by the way, because it doesn't matter. That's not what this challenge is about. So yeah, first round pick is going to be like top 4. It doesn't matter to us because it's not what the challenge is talking about. So last thing I want to do before we simulate the season and really get this challenge going, anybody that's under contract for more than a season, I'm just going to trade away because we have to start fresh anyway. And it's better to just trade for expiring deals than to release people. I don't really know why, but it just makes more sense, I think. And then, heck, maybe I could get some more second round picks for next season or something. I don't know. He told me I got 3 seasons. I had 3 years to make this happen. Chris Clemens, sure. That's an expiring deal. Rashawn Holmes, listen, free yourself. Larry Nance, free yourself. Anybody with more than just 1 year, you got to go. Larry Nance, and I see B-Ball Paul down there. I'm just not going to give him his second contract once it's over. So after this last trade, we'll be ready. Just don't ask for no second round pick. There we go. Bruce Brown, welcome to the team. Now the start lineup looks like Chris Clemens, Amani Brooks, Bruce Brown, Robert Covington is back, and then Maxi Kleber. Who's going to lead us in scoring? I have no idea. We might win 5 games this season. We gave up our first round pick, and then whatever GM. Hold on, I said we might win 5 games. The boys out there hooping to start off with. Whatever GM traded for our first round pick, big finesse guy for sure. All right, so we were the worst team in basketball. Sixth man of the year goes to Trae Young. I'm not completely sure who the heck is. I gotta go see. He played for the Cavaliers, who's starting over Mike Conley and starting over Trae Young in this universe. He averaged 29 off the bench. Mike Conley, smooth 18-ish. Did they make the playoffs? Please tell me y'all made the playoffs. They at least made the playoffs, I guess. I guess it's worth it. We won 21 games, which is way more than I expected. And the Brooklyn Nets end up winning the NBA championship. All right, so here we go. I'm very excited about this. I've never really drafted in the second round like that. I did a lot of scouting, though. The pick that we gave away ended up being the 3rd overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks, so shout out to them. I hope you get a stud there. It won't matter because we're going to rebuild our team to make them better than whatever you could potentially get at number 3. All right, so we got, I didn't even look to see what second round picks we got. Let's go ahead and look at it. We got picks number 1, 4, 8, 9, 12, 14, 17, 20, 21, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We got Mr. Irrelevant. We got the last pick in the whole draft. The Spurs team ended up being really good. That was the Spurs pick, by the way. All right, so the best guy available as far as what we scouted is Mike Douglas, 6'2", 22-year-old out of Pacific. Jose Calderon ceiling, and he's starting off as a 74 overall, which is not too bad. He's the best second round pick available. If you go to overall draft expressed, I mean, it's some people that are, this guy's got 10 badges. Hold on. I mean, potentially. We didn't draft him or scout him all the way. What number pick do we have after this? Number 4. Okay. I'm going to go with this guy because the 10 badges is kind of enticing. I just got to hope that nobody takes our other dude who I won as well. Let's just go ahead and simulate. So he went very next pick, by the way. That's annoying. Let's see. Did we make the right decision? Nope. He was better. It's 10 badges, though, for Trey Miles. He's got 10 badges. That was a real thing. A lot of them finishing badges. Some playmaking. But this was the best player available, it looked like, overall-wise. But that's fine. That's fine. Because now we about to go out there and get somebody... Okay, I don't think I'm going to personally do every draft pick because I don't think it's really relevant. But I will do some of these. So, like, I think badges really tell a big story. So this shooting guard with 5 badges, lockdown defender, a lot of defensive badges. This is Lawrence Hickman. And where are you from? He's from Mexico. And in Mexico, he averaged about 20 points per game, 3 steals and a block and a half. Shooting splits ain't that great, but they weren't bad either. We got another guy here with 5 potential badges. Another shooting guard, BJ Chase. Shooter. Oh, absolute shooter. BJ Chase at a SMU. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go with the best guy available, which is this center. And then we got to hope that BJ Chase is there eventually. I mean, since this is going to be my roster, at least at the beginning, I should probably be drafting for fitting positions too. Because I think I just drafted 3 shooting guards in a row, by the way. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I just drafted a bunch of shooting guards. So, you know what? Let's go for a power forward. This guy has potential to be the highest guy available, but I know for sure this is a safe pick. We know he's a 72 overall. He could be Darrell Arthur or Josh McRoberts. Neither of those sound really intriguing to me, but we know for sure he's a 72 overall, and 72 overall right now will be the best thing we got at that power forward position. Playmaker Lloyd Early has 6 badges. We'll take that. We're almost done. I got to make sure that Mr. Irrelevant's a good pick. Number 60, like we have to make sure number 6 is really good. I'm looking for badge counts, and so far there's a 4, but it's another guard. We don't really need that any more guards. Where the small forwards at? Okay, so now we get into like 6 and 9 overall territory. We don't need to go that far down. Let's just go. This point guard is projected to go in the first round, somewhat like in the lottery, it looks like. I gotta take him just in case he might have good value. We got back-to-back picks here. This sucks. There's no Nikola Jokic here. There's no Nikola Jokic. What can I say? You know, so far, I mean, everybody's expired, and I can't even trade the people that we drafted so far. Everybody's expired. This is a brand new, fresh roster, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's not. It's not very cool at the same time. Imagine being a fan of this organization as they do this. Like, we're drafting people I know nothing about. Like, I know there's stories throughout NBA history of people drafting people that they haven't even interviewed. They just took a shot in the dark. But I don't think it's to this extent. Where the entire roster is exactly like that. It says 60, pick 60. Oh, it said pick 61 for a split second. I'm like, oh, I ain't know we had a pick 61. All right, let's just go with the best guy available here. And we got, what, the last 2 picks on top of that? Bro, I drafted a ton of guards. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't even thinking. I was just drafting. Because the guards are the people that are better. Like, look at this. This is a guard. Inside out score? I kind of like the name of that build. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alan Crabb is not very good. Paul Millsap, that's all-star. Oh, Jimmy Carroll, welcome to the team. That is the first all-star potential player that we've seen at all so far in this draft. And lastly, this is Mr. Irrelevant right here. We got to make sure this is a very good pick. Mitch Richmond, potential. He's got 4 badges. Brad Macy, are you Mr. Irrelevant this season? You might be, man. You might be Mr. Irrelevant, man. We might have to pick. We're picking him up. Mr. Macy, let's go hoop, my boy. Now, I can't promise you that you're going to get any minutes once we win this championship, but the second round was dominated by the Clippers, man. This is like the backward Sam Presti. Look at 70 overall, 72, 72, 73, 71, 71, 71, 70, 72. Look, we did pretty good. Okay, not there, really. Just like 260s. That's solid. We did it. Now, this is really a 1-year challenge when you think about it, because every single one of these people are on a 1-year deal because they're second round picks. So I just got to rebuild this team. It ain't too bad. We'll make it work. We'll make this work. Lawrence Hickman is our best player. A lockdown defender. He's probably going to be the dude that's in the rotation for real. Don't shoot no shots. Go out there. Actually, his shot ain't terrible. It's not good, but it ain't terrible either at a 74. Show me them defensive slides. Show me what you do defense. Ooh, a young Tony Allen. I mean, the steals ain't high enough, but lateral quickness is actually average. Fast shooting guard. I like that. Vertical's not that great. Intangibles are god awful, but he's a hustler. I'm digging some of these picks. Let me go over this challenge one more time. I want to remind you to leave a like on the video. I'm gonna have to release Isaiah Livers, even though we really like you around here. You just don't fit the challenge. Even though, if I'm not mistaken, you are a second round pick, but you want a 2022 second rounder, and that's the problem. We only like 2022 second rounders, so gotta release you. And I hope you nothing but the best. Hope you get picked up. But right now, our starting lineup looks like Lloyd Earl, Lawrence Hickman, Alexi Burks. I don't even remember drafting you. What I don't know what that is. Cliff Holloway, Matthew Dennis, and then it is what it is. I want to just simulate a game or two. Okay, we put up 83 points and you put up 60 points. You know what I think it is? I don't think anybody has like adequate shot tendencies. Look at these shot tendencies. Nobody is a shot chucker. Come on, bro. Everybody's below average when it comes. So they like passing the ball around the horn. This is the only dude that has average. They just pass the ball around the horn into the last second of the shot clock, and then they throwing it up there because nobody wants to shoot the ball. But now our job is to rebuild. Like, I really like Lawrence Hickman because of his defense, so I'm going to keep Lawrence Hickman on the team. He does not score. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because he is shooting 14% from the field through the first 2 games of the season. Hey, Jackie Atkins, 11 points per, 6 rebounds. He's shooting it efficiently for a big. Even the free throw percentage is really good. Atkins might be safe. Cliff is averaging 6 and 10, but he's out there shooting without hitting any shots. The centers might be safe. And I mean, Alexi Burke shooting 50% from 3. He just ain't taking them enough. Maybe I shouldn't pick. Who's Mr. Irrelevant again? Mr. Irrelevant was Brad Macy. He's not even getting minutes. All right, Kenny, lock in. Let's get this rebuild going. Hickman, Dennis, Trey Finder. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Kevin Love, welcome to the team. All right. So Kevin Love and Brent Forbes now throw him in the trade finder. We have to win a championship. Remember, that's the end goal. It's probably going to take a million trades, but the end goal is to get that championship. I think we keep Kevin Love for the time being. And I'm going to throw in Lloyd Early and I got to keep 3 of these guys. Cliff Holloway and Lloyd Early, and we going to throw him in the trade finder. Alex Caruso, Gordon Hayward. Right now, we got Kevin Love, Caruso, and Hayward. There's a type there. But I think this is going to be enough for us to get an okay quality player on the likes of Drew Holiday. Well, this is $60 million in cap, so Drew Holiday probably won't be in it because Drew Holiday's like $30 million in cap. But I'm just saying, we making things work. I think CJ McCollum is there. Not too bad of a pickup. Jared Allen. I would take a Jared Allen, or should I take Jordan Poole? This team has no money on the books where they could give me a guy under contract for 1 year, $3 million, and I'm basically a minimum contract and take on 60 M's and be like, we good. This got me questioning whether or not I have salary cap even on right now. I do. I don't know how the heck they could take that money, but I mean, Jordan Poole is a stud. So I'm going to throw these guys back in the trade find and go get Jordan Poole. We got a deal. We got some Chicago Bulls in here with Alex Caruso and Ayo Dosunmu. Okay, but we also got Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is averaging 60. That's a 4. 44 per 36. He's amazing. He's amazing. We also got a guy who was drafted in the second round too, but he's a draft stats guy. We ain't really worried about him. He can't play for us this year anyway, so he's getting thrown right back in that trade finder. I am probably going to trade Alex Caruso, Ayo Dosunmu. Alex Caruso feels like he's safe, but the contracts of Ayo's a little bit better. Yeah, the contract is a little bit better for him being 1 overall less. So I'm going to throw Alex Caruso on it, even though I guess technically the contract shouldn't be something I'm worried about considering Jordan Poole is on the team and he's making basically nothing. But I'm thinking big picture, at least trying to. CJ, thank God I didn't accept that trade initially. Because CJ was there just like for the last trade with Kevin Love and Gordon Hayward. And the fact that we got him now is a dub. Jordan Poole is more than likely going to be our 6th man on this team. So keep that in mind as we keep doing different trades because, yeah, I mean, that's how it's got to be. And remember, 3 of these people, my second round picks, have to stay in the rotation. So, like, if we're trading them away, we can't just be trading away the best people because the other people have to actually get some burn. So, like, right now, Jackie's in the rotation, right? I am committing to Brad Macy being in the rotation because he was the last pick in the draft, and he's an absolute sniper, and he actually has good shot tendency. I want him on my team. He's got 3 badges, and they all just him. Oh, I'm sorry. He also got ball stripper. He's got 3 shooting badges. He's a part of it. Those are 2 people that I'm guaranteeing. And then the last guy I guess I'm guaranteeing is Jerome Peterson, maybe? No. It's got to be Trey Miles because this is our first overall pick in the second round, and he's got the badges. 6-foot player with rebound chaser. I mean, those are the 3 people that I'm saying are safe. Any trade that includes Atkins, Miles, and Macy has to be void. Everybody else can go right now. It's not important to me. I just got a first round pick in that last trade, so I'm excited to use that. The first round pick is crazy. This first round pick might be the most valuable first round pick I have ever had in the game before. It might be the most valuable first round pick I have ever had in the game. And that is saying something. I feel like we can't trade it just in this moment with this package. Like, I feel like we have to throw CJ McCollum in the deal. I think with that, oh, okay. I was thinking we might be able to get a 90 because this pick is so valuable, but through Trade Finder, a 90 is not really doable. But if I look outside Trade Finder, I might be able to get my own little 90 piece. All right, so I'm saying that Jordan Poole is a part of the team. I'm looking for a wing or a center. So we got to figure out who that is. I got a guy in mind, and it's Anthony Davis. I recently just made a video over on my other channel where I was talking about Anthony Davis. So I would like for you to watch that video if you're interested. I mean, the link will be in the description. It was a very fun video. It's a fight video. It's better than this video, and I like this video too. So go check it out. This pick alone, it's not going to be enough. Okay. All right, we got another first round pick. Okay, not gonna be enough. We got another first round pick. Anthony Davis, welcome to the team. Anthony Davis and Jordan Poole so far, and Ayo Dosunmu are 3 players. Anthony, so I didn't even look to see what you were averaging through the first 2 games of the season. Oh wait, Anthony Davis is back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool. So now we do more. I mean, I got some more picks down there, but we got a bunch of seconds too. I made sure to get a bunch of seconds in some of the other trades that we did and turn some of those seconds into first. So there's Zubac added to the team. Zubac and now Alexi Burke. He was not one of the people that was safe. I actually still got one more of my picks. Wait. One more of my picks is going to be valuable. Steven Adams. These trades are kind of buns. But I do see OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby, actual stud. I'm trading for OG. What are you averaging so far through the first couple games of the season? Not great, but you shooting 50% from 3. I'll take that. I traded for D'Angelo Russell. At this point in time, who the heck are you? This name is something I've never seen. Am I bugging? Did I see that name and just didn't think about it at all? I don't know. At this point, I'm just getting people with higher overalls because we're going to package those players together. Like, come on, Marcus Smart for that package. Come on, that's the defensive player of the year right there. So Marcus Smart, D'Angelo Russell, and a first together should get us a real good player on the team. Like Jared Allen potentially would be nice. I can move Anthony over to the 4 and let him play his natural position. I'll do that then. Anthony Davis, you're going over to the 4. Even though at the 5 you're averaging 57 million points per game right now, I'd rather you play the position that you feel the most comfortable with, and I guess that is the power 4 right now. Our guard play is not great. I would rather Jordan Poole was a backup. Even if he's the higher overall, I just like Jordan Poole to like come off the bench and get us a lot of buckets roll. So I think we should trade for like a real floor general type PG. Maybe not floor general, but just somebody that's really good, but not too good because we don't really have that many assets. Like Alonzo Ball would be great. All right, I'm going to try this. I know this is probably not going to be enough. They might want a little bit more. Come on, Zoe. Come on, Zoe. I don't want to give you another first. Oh, I'm going to have to give them a second first, aren't I? They might even say no to the second first. Hold on. It's not like we got a lot of those left. Cavaliers first. Oh, Lonzo. Oh, Lonzo took every last first round pick from us. Hey, Lonzo. That was worth it. Lonzo's a stud. Oh my God. All right, let's just do 2 games, bro. Let's not overreact over 2 games, man. Wow. This is the worst shooting splits I've ever seen. That's fine. That's fine. He's fine. We're great. We're golden. We actually have really good. Remember the challenge is to win the championship, though. I don't know if we're doing that right now. I might have to just look around the league at some different stuff. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think we got that roster. Trade like this helps. Just move Anthony back over. This trade even helps. We might have to tear Jared Allen. He got to go, man. Oh, man, I really like Jared Allen. I really do like Jared Allen. But I think we need a good two. Like this 2-for-1 is actually elite. I don't know what Herb Jones like through sim, but I know in real life Herb is that guy. And 2K, they got him with a 0 3-point tendency, which makes 0 sense. Porzingis is not very good. I would do this trade specifically for Herb Jones. And then I'm going to do the same thing. We'll put Porzingis in this trade finder with a second and hope that he gets similar options than the last guy. But unfortunately, he's not as good as the last guy. But we get Christian Wood and Harrison Barnes, which is like a good 2-for-1. Jaylen Brown is an interesting one. I'm going to get Jared Allen on the team. And then we could throw Jared. Oh, that's a bad deal, Kentrell. That's a bad deal. I'm going back to get Porzingis. And they actually gave me a first-round pick back. So that was a finesse. The reason that's a bad deal is because the money of Porzingis makes it possible for us to get people on max deals. And, you know, Jared Allen's only making $20 million. So, like, the Porzingis' money gets us to the point we could get Rudy if we want. I don't want to. But if we wanted to because of the contracts. And now we're not even getting the option to get, who's that? It was Jaylen Brown at first. We're not even getting the option to get Jaylen Brown no more. I don't even know if we want Jaylen Brown though. Based on what we have. Does it make sense to want Jaylen Brown? Talk about a finesse. I traded them Jared Allen. And was like, no, I want him back. And they was like, here, we'll give you something on top of that. That's a finesse. Ooh, do we flip OG? Brad Macy cannot be in that trade. I'm glad I just looked at that. I will flip OG though. They really want Brad Macy, bro. I will give you almost any other person on the team. I will give you this guy. Oh my God. They really trying to take Brad Macy? Bro, Brad Macy is on the untouchable list, y'all. I'll give you this guy. I'm trading Brad Macy. And then we will go back to get you. Don't worry, Macy. You are 100% safe, even if I got to give up 3 first-round picks or whatever it may be. I'm trading them for Julius Randle and Steven Adams. This is my thinking. I'm okay with sacrificing the top-end talent and in order to just fill out the rotation a little bit more. That was what I was thinking with that trade. We have a center that we trust. I trust Steven Adams for everything you can say about him. I trust Steven Adams. He's a quality NBA player. And then we also got Julius Randle, who I guess is coming off the bench with Jordan Poole on the second unit, which when I say that out loud sounds like a dub, right? Maybe I don't. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. That noise is, I'm putting them back in the trade finder. I'm going back to get OG Anunoby. I'm all over the place. I can't make a decision because what I'm thinking, this guy has to be in our rotation, so it doesn't make sense to have a backup center. He is our backup center. He has to be in a rotation anyway. I traded for OG Anunoby to have Herb Jones come off the bench now. So now the bench looks like Herb Jones, Kevon Looney. Oh, you know what? What do you excel at, Jackie? Because I see that you have secondary power forward. You can't really shoot. This is rough, bro. I would rather trade Kevon Looney for a backup 4, and that might be it. That might be it. Backup 4 didn't materialize, so we'll trade for Kelly Olynyk, and we'll flip him over to the 4 just because he can't shoot. Boom. All right. He said, keep 3 of the second-round picks in your rotation, and one of them has to be the sixth man or in the starting lineup. Well, there you go. In the starting lineup. That's kind of rough. If that's the case, then I can actually keep Kelly Olynyk as a 5 then. A 5-man. Everybody needs a secondary position for sure. Hold on. So we got a guy that's starting. Oh, no. Don't change that. Don't change that. We got to give him adequate starter minutes too, wherever it was at. You know what I'm saying? We got to be fair to him. We got 1 in the starting lineup, and we got 2 more at the back end, and Trey Miles and Brad Macy. This is our team. I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and simulate this first game all together against the LA Lakers, who are 1-0 to start the season. We lost, but that's fine. Anthony, I'm gonna need you to like go crazy. Be an All-NBA player again, please. Please carry us. I'm gonna put number 2 option and then number 3 option. It's gonna be off the bench. I'm gonna put Jordan Poole as a number 3. Game 3 is a win, and it's a 1-point win. I thought it was a big win, but it's a 1-point win nonetheless, and it worked out. My starting center, 0 for 4. How are you inside scoring F? How are you inside scoring F? You're 30% from the phone, boy. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. We traded for the wrong ball, brother. This one won MVP. We didn't even get Rookie of the Year, even though we were starting. Oh, well, I guess this guy is actually a good NBA player. Our guys were not. He also won 6th Man of the Year. I thought Jordan Poole deserved it, but this guy also averaged 9 rebounds and 5 assists. So, you know what? It's you. This is Baby Jokic. This is Baby Jokic. Hold on. Show me the playmaking badges real quick. Oh, it's only 1 playmaking badge, so maybe not Baby Jokic. He can shoot a little bit, though. Maybe he is. Nah. It's too early. It's too early. He's only 21 years old, though. Aaron Holiday wins Most Improved Player. We won a bunch of games. Like, we were doing number 1 seed, which is great. Anthony Davis, I swear if you didn't make an All-NBA. Oh, there he is. Okay. So Anthony Davis made an All-NBA team, averaging 25 points per game, 11 rebounds, and about 4 assists. Shooting splits are pretty good. His highest 3-point percentage in a very low. Oh, career high 3-point percentage? Career high 3-point percentage. Career low free throw percentage? Career low free throw percentage. That makes no sense to me. But he expanded his range. We are the 1 seed. All right. And then just to prove to y'all that our boys played when they were supposed to, he still started. He actually ended up shooting bad, but like it was like 29% last time we checked. So getting up to 43 or 44% is actually a dub. 8 rebounds, 7 points. Our guy right here, Trey Miles. I mean, he didn't do anything terrible. His assist to turnover ratio was about 2.5-ish. 12 points per 36. Didn't shoot the ball great, but he didn't, cost the team. Our guy Brad Macy is actually like that, man. Brad Macy's actually like that. 41% from 3 per 36, 18 points per. Come on, man. Brad carved himself out a real NBA career. First round, we're going against the Portland Trail Blazers, who have Luka Doncic, so that's not great for us. But the rest of the team is kind of average. They got no scoring. Wow. Josh Giddey, David Nwaba, Draymond Green, and Naz Reid. Naz Reid's their second best scorer. We feel good. Oh, we feel good, especially if Jaylen Brown going to be coming out in the playoffs averaging 40 of them things. Which is unlikely. Anthony Davis, I'm going to need you to shoot more than 10 shots. But still, yeah, they don't have anybody to score. They are not a threat to us whatsoever. Unless Luka's dropping 60 a night, I'm not worried about this team at all. Okay. Let's do a mini recap. Because they almost did it to us. So we won game 1, boom. We won game 2, boom. We won game 3, 3-0 series. Then they won that. This game, Luka went crazy. This game, nobody went crazy. They just had good team ball. And then this game, Naz Reid went crazy. But luckily in the game 7, role players are going to be role players. Defensively, this got a nice little team. D'Anthony Melton coming off the bench. They also have Matisse Thybulle on the roster. I always want to say Gus Williams. Who is Gus Williams? Supersonic legend, right? Isn't that a guy, Gus Williams? But no, Grant Williams, Twitch streamer. Shout out to him. Minnesota Timberwolves are next. We almost did a trade with the Timberwolves. We did do a trade with the Timberwolves. We gave them Gordon Hayward early in the video. But we also did another trade with them because they have Tyrese Halliburton. This team is stacked. I think that we can score a lot on them. Other than Giannis, I don't see people out there that's going to deter us. But the team is really good. The team is, how many wins did y'all get? They were 13 games behind us. Should we be worried? I mean, the playoffs are different than the regular season. We win game 1 by 10. Markelle Fultz, their top scorer. Giannis fouled out in 21 minutes. That's great. Game 2, Giannis didn't foul out. He didn't foul out, but he shot terribly. Game 3, we win again. Okay, so Giannis is really doing his thing. Now, I think we should have won game 1 and game 2 considering the games that Giannis has had. But he had another stinker where he fouled out. Wait, box score that. Box score that. Yeah, he just fouled out on some BS. All right. Okay. Another 7-game series. And this one we lost. Giannis didn't do anything. I mean, well, that's a stretch. He got rebounds and he... That sucks, bro. We're on a nice little streak on this channel of being successful. The guy told us we had 3 years. I'm kind of going to take him out on that offer. Everybody's under contract. Except for Jordan Poole, who I'll just bring back. I'm going into year 2, bro. I refuse to lose a challenge anymore. We lost to the eventual champions, but that don't make me feel no better. Brad Macy, Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant ain't too irrelevant no more. He got more badges. He had 4 badges. Let me see what these badges look like, man. Let's see what these badges look like for Mr. Macy. 12 shooting badges, including some silvers. Oh, snap. My boy gonna be a real-life rotational player this season. We should change some things to this roster. Don't know exactly what. But something has to change considering we just lost in the second round. We can't just be like, let's run it back. So let's Tyler Hero. We don't really need that person, that kind of person. Like I'm looking for somebody that can defend. Chris Middleton might be 32, but he can defend. I like the idea of Chris Middleton. I'm getting Cash Money Chris onto the team, man. And I traded another rotational player. So now Cash Money's here. Where's our guy Atkins? You are still the starting center of this team, believe it or not. Justice Winslow, I'm probably going to trade you away, my boy. I got to make sure that Macy's getting like adequate minutes because I think he's actually a real NBA player. And we also got to give minutes to Trey Miles. But I'm going to switch Herb to a 3 just for positional fit things because y'all know how weird it can get a little bit. Like that graph looks so much better. So we're going to be trading Kelly Olynyk and Justice Winslow for... I actually don't know what we're trading for. We're just going to trade it for something that makes our team a little bit better, and then we move on from there. I would have loved to see Atkins get a little bit better. And I mean, I guess technically he did get a little bit better, but I wanted to see him get a little bit more than a little bit better. How about that? Chris Boucher feels like the right pick right now. Can run some 4, can run some 5. Those are 2 positions that have... So we traded for Chris Boucher. He's going to fill a position of need for us. So that's a dub. And I think we ready to run. All right, we take a little step back when it comes to overall wins and stuff, but that's okay as long as you win at the end of the... All right, I'm a little annoyed. I'm be honest with you. This team is supposed to be better than the last team, and it wasn't. But the last team, they won the championship. This team has a possibility to... Anthony Davis took a step back almost across the board in total points. I mean, rebounds and assists are about the same. Actually, I was more just thinking that the shooting splits look a lot worse. But hey, he hit better free throws, about 1%. Less than 1%. Let's be real, Anthony. You don't get praise for that. But okay. Again, let me showcase that our second-round picks are still in the rotation. Atkins is still here. Herb Jones was really upset with his PT and everything. Hopefully, we win this championship, so it doesn't matter. I mean, Brad Macy has become like the stud of the video so far. Last pick in the draft, he averaged 11 points per game off the bench. Shot 42% from 3. Trey Miles, per 36, looked pretty solid too. So, like, you know, we drafted pretty well in that second round just by picking the best guy available. That's what I did. Why am I acting like I was really out there scouting this stuff? I really wasn't. Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards are the top 2 guys on this team. Very interesting combo of people. They got Dexter McKnight. I don't know anything about you, but this team should not give us any problems. 3-0. Don't do this, bro. Don't. Why does every year, thank you, every year these boys go up 3-0, then stop hooping. Stop doing this, bro. This team has Jimmy Butler, Jared Allen, who probably want revenge because we traded him like 6 times in this video. All right, Jared, be cool on us. He did not. He did not be cool. He was not cool on us. But look, Anthony Davis got his and Atkins got his as well, along with 3 blocks. Yes, sir. You love to see that. Okay. All right. We know how this is going to go. We're going to go up 3 to something. And what? The boys take care of business in 5? All right, here's the rematch. We lost last year to this team. They're even better because Tyrese and Jalen Green are in the 90 overall club. They're a better team than us. They're better. That don't happen often. Where an auto-generated team is objectively better. At least they're looking at starting 5s. I don't know what they bench look like. They're better at 1. They're better at 2. We're better at 3. Cool. They're better at 4. And they're definitely better at 5. They got us beat on 4 out of 5 positions going into this season. Game 1. We lose home court advantage. I can't mess with the rotation because we have to make sure that all 3 of our people are getting some PT. And I don't want to be like, hey, here go 1 minute. Huh? Wink, wink. You're in a rotation. Nah, bro. We're down 2-1. We're down 3-1. Anthony Davis has been bad, bro. I wanted to believe in you, Anthony. How many years you got left in your contract? Is this your last year? No, you got a player option. I wanted to believe in you, Ant. Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. Anthony Davis is going to the 5. Chris Boucher going to the 4. I'm taking minutes away from Atkins. You're like, Kenny, that's against the rules. You just said you wasn't going to do that. This is what's going to make it different, though. The challenge says a starter or 6-man. I trust Brad Macy enough to be a legitimate 6-man. So he is going to get 6-man minutes. The challenge said or 6-man. And we're doing that. Jordan Poole's also been a stud, by the way, in the playoffs. They want him to start over who? Nobody? Who do you want to start? 34 minutes. That means starting over like Chris Middleton. Oh, they want him to start at the 1. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. Because why not? At this point, we're down 3-1. Why not give it to him? Give him the minutes that he deserves. And we go hoop now. Down 3-1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They were down 3-1 against us last year, and we won. Or I'm sorry, when they won. So anything can happen. Let's just go ahead and get our revenge. It's one of those games, man. It's one of those games, man. It went down to the wire. I'm not jumping into these. Herb Jones, for somebody to be upset about their minutes and you to play 22 and go 0 for 2 is ridiculous. We're plus, okay, defensively he's probably there because the plus minus was the second highest in all of the team. So the bench unit actually carried. As you can see, Herb Jones, Macy, and Lonzo all came off the bench and they must have went amazing. All right, another Simcast op for our guys. We're in Minnesota. Is it the Target Center? Is it still the Target Center? It used to be the Target Center. I'm not completely sure. We're up by a good amount. Going to the 4th quarter with about a 10-point lead. It's close again. Not close enough. We're going into a game 7. Lonzo off the bench. Maybe Lonzo's just more fit to come off the bench. That boy Macy, man. God, I love Brad Macy, man. That's one of my favorite auto-generated dudes because of the story. The last pick in the final round of the... Okay, let's win this championship. Then we can start talking about storylines. We're not jumping in because there's no need to, baby. The reverse sweep. There it is. There it is. Giannis only attempted 9 shots in the closeout game. Could not be my GOAT. My GOAT actually fouled out. All right. We're going against the Toronto Raptors in this one, who have RJ Barrett. Toronto's very... Maybe... No. I can't confirm he's from Toronto. I know he's from Canada. Canada's very own. They have Kevin Love, who we traded earlier. We're better, I think. It's pretty even, honestly. Game 1 is the Clippers win by 1 point. Game 2 is the Clippers win by a lot of points. Game 3, thank God. Just get this last one. Thank you. Woo! I would have loved to got this done in just the first season, but y'all saw that, man. We were up 3-1. Crazy challenge, and I appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and use that comment section to leave more challenges you want to see me do.